Hey, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to this Postcard Tycoon compensation plan video. We're going to go over the simple compensation plan of Postcard Tycoon and the team bonuses that you get when you join my team. And we're going to go over how to promote it and why it's important to be able to promote something at a certain price point. So we're going to go over these 1, 2, 3, 4 benefits as to the compensation plan and how it plays in your favor. Okay, so the compensation plan is a $500 join cost, and you get paid $300 commissions per sale. That's about a 60.36%, something like that. And so the benefits are, so let's talk about this. So the impulse buy range, if you have done e-commerce marketing or anything like that, the impulse buy range is 0 to $49.99. Okay, that's the impulse buy range for small ticket items where someone's willing to just buy without explanation and to buy just because they want it. That's the range of what someone's willing to spend just because. Okay, now that's e-commerce. When we get into more higher ticket products like Postcard Lifestyle or other marketing companies or big high ticket offers like $10,000 offers, you can sell up to a, let's see, let me make sure, you can sell up to a $2,000 offer without a call. So if you want to sell something, you can make a funnel that's good enough, and it's really good, to where you can sell something up to $2,000 without having to get on the phone with someone. You still need to explain it, so it's different, right? So right here on the 0 to $49.99, you're able to make a store or just a simple page and say, hey, this is for sale, click the button, check out, payment. So like, but then once you get up into higher ticket products, you have to create a little bit of a funnel, a little bit of an explanation, a little bit of sales copy, a little bit of skill. Okay, so that allows you to sell up to a $2,000 offer. Once you pass $2,000, you're going to have to, whoops, it keeps on. After 2K, whoops, you need a sales rep or coaching call. Okay, so after 2K, you're going to need a sales rep or coaching call. So the cool part about Postcard Tycoon is it falls in between this area right here. Okay, and also $500 is another barrier. So being under that, being at $500, it prevents you from having to deal with additional barriers. So like it's right at the cusp of internet marketing impulse buy range. Some people will have some questions if your funnel's not good enough. Some people will call you and whatnot, but their questions are not going to be super difficult if you know your product, and it's not going to be a whole lot of selling and telling, because it's within this, it's below this 2K offer and definitely below the $3,000 offer that needs a call. So understand how you're going to be marketing and where your price points are and what kind of questions and how hard your questions are going to be for your price point. If you have a $10,000 offer, $10,000 join fee or whatever, or product or service or coaching, you're going to need to get on the phone call and explain to people and build a customized coaching plan for them. What's your business? How much money are you making? Where are you generating your traffic from? Rather than, just saying that they should generate traffic from here. You're going to customize it for them and have more knowledge to be able to customize something for them at this level. Okay, so Postcard Tycoon falls below here. It's going to be a really simple way to get conversions. Okay, so you're not going to have to sell and tell and do a whole lot of explaining. That's the benefit of the $500 price point. Let's go into covering advertising cost. Okay, so if you're going to advertise something, in today's day and age, it costs a decent amount of money to get your offer out there. And it can cost a little bit, like through Facebook ads, but you gotta know what you're doing, and not necessarily, but you gotta know what you're targeting. You can be real sloppy with Facebook ads and real amateur with it, but as long as you follow some principles, you can achieve advertising successfully. But to have a higher price point product rather than a $25 product. So like, for example, if you're going to be in e-commerce, you're going to sell, right? You're going to sell a product with $0 to $50, and you're going to try to spend $20 on an ad to get a sale. So in e-commerce, you're going to spend about $20 to try to get a sale. If it doesn't work, you're going to kill it and you're going to try a new ad. So you can see that by selling a $50 product, you're going to spend about $20 on the front end. So your margins, you only want to spend about a certain percentage of what you're actually selling a product for, about half. So if you're selling a product for $50, you only want to spend about $25 on an ad. If you're selling a product for $20, you only want to spend about $10 on an ad, because that leaves your margin for fulfillment. You got to actually buy it and send it to them. So you want your ad cost to be about 50% of what your sell price is. So multiply that by however much it gets to 500. I'm not good at math on the top of my head. 550. Multiply it by 50. So your ability to spend money on advertising is 50 times what an e-commerce store would be. But not quite what this would be. So if someone who's able to sell a 2,000 or higher offer is able to advertise $1,000, $1,500 dollars in ad spend to get a customer. But people that are advertising here, this kind of product, are only able to advertise for about $20 to try to get a sale, which is good because you end up spending less money and you improve your skills, right? But just understand where you're at with your offer. Very important. People don't understand this stuff. People don't understand, oh, if I only have an offer I can only spend so much on ads before it becomes unprofitable. Where's your profit? You gotta know where the heck your profit's at. So like, your profit's not in big time TV ads and stuff like that. It's gonna be in like Facebook ads, postcard ads, and things like that. Because postcards will be able to pull in the $500 sale, gives you $300, so you can cover your advertising costs, right? So covering advertising costs is very important. If you can get your advertising for free, that's break even. That's what break even is called. And so if you can build a business where you break even, you're generating free customers, which means you can then generate more revenue from your email list and from your followers and from people that have already bought from you. So you want to cover your advertising costs. And also, there's also the 5 for Life program within Postcard Tycoon, where every 5th sale, no matter how long it takes you, you get 500 postcards, 500 stamps, and 500 mailing labels, okay, for free. So covering advertising costs is very important in every business. It's the sole thing that you should be doing, is figuring out how to spend $1 and make $1 back. Once you do that, find out a little tweak that you can make to make some profit on it. Then from there, focus on your back end. And then, so you want to cover your advertising costs essentially. And then the 5 for Life program within Postcard Tycoon helps you do that. There's no second level, okay? There's no second level. It's only a 1-level program, which to some people can be a benefit, to some people can be a downfall, or a con. I think it's a benefit because as a marketer, as just anyone, you make your own money, and that's it. So then the reality of network marketing and the reality of team building is it's never five who get five who get five. It's more like 100. It's more like you get 100 and one out of 100 join. And then you get another 100 and one out of 100 join. And then they got to do 100, 100, 100. And so, like, the numbers are never get five, get five, get five, get five. So the second level is, it's cool, but it's not important for you to make money as a marketer and as a business person. If you have a team of people that are sending out postcards and that are mailing, then you should get into something that has a second level, right? But for most people, just learn how to build a business and build your income. Because a lot of people in the marketing space, they get a sale or two and then they're like, oh, I got to start being a team leader. No, you don't. No, you don't. You got to start being a producer. You got to start being a producer. And multiple levels of income under your team doesn't make you a producer, and it doesn't make your teams producers. So it's great to have a second level in some companies if you have a team. Don't worry about the second level. It's not important. I actually don't care about the second level. I'd rather get paid more up front from my efforts because I know I can generate more sales myself. Okay, so, and you should have the confidence in yourself to do that too. Once you have a team, then find something with a second level and share that with your team members. Not your list. Have a primary and then have a secondary. But yeah, you know what I mean. Not too much. So there's no dependency on other people. So like, for example, there's a system that you can get into that's $300 and 100 goes to the company and then 100 goes to you and then 100 goes to sponsor. So there is a program that separates $300 into the company, you, and then your sponsor. But, I mean, okay, so how much work are you going to have to do that? Well, it's the same amount of work. The same amount of work to sell a $300 product is the same amount of work to sell a $500 product. It is not the same amount of work to sell a $500 product as it is a $5,000 product. It's way different. Way different. Much more questions, much more hesitancy if you're going to sell a $5,000 program. Okay, but we can see right here that it's the same amount of work to generate a $300 sale as it is a $500 sale. Why? Because it doesn't cross the impulse buy thresholds. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you're going to promote a $300 program, and yeah, you get, you know, $100 from anyone that your team sponsors, that's great, but it takes a lot of effort and time to even get your first sale sometimes. Some people, you know, and then imagine that just down another level. So you don't want to be dependent on other people for any kind of income or any source of income. The only way that you would add a second level to your income like this is if you know you have a team and you know they mail and you know they're mailing and you know they're getting people to sign up. That would be where you introduce this into. Okay, otherwise you're going to be making more money by making a $300 sale rather than a $100 commission. I mean a $300 commission. So yeah, I mean it's really cool. I really like the compensation plan the way it is. It's really simple. It's not overcomplicated, and it also avoids MLM. There's no MLM. Okay, there's no multi-level. So it's compliant. So you're purchasing a product and a service and the rights to resell it, and that's it. Very simple. Very simple. There's no levels. There's no products that correspond and are broken up at each level so that you have to buy the next product to understand how to do level 1. You have to buy level 3 to understand how to do level 2. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. You get everything up front, one-time cost, and that's it. All right, my friend, thank you so much for watching this compensation plan video for Postcard Tycoon. Go on and click on postcardlifestyle.com to learn more about me, my team, and the team bonuses that I offer to anyone that joins Postcard Tycoon. or any one of the other programs I have decided to partner with. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and comment for future training.